Ah, brilliant stuff. Thank you, Dominic. Thank you, Ryle. So let's reward you now. Let's put some nutrients back in that body now that you've had a little bit of exercise. And June is also World AVO Month. I love AVO, so I love June. And we hope that you have been adding lots of this incredibly healthy treat, I think, to your meals. It really does pack a punch. This week, we are starting quite an unusual AVO recipe that may sound out of the norm. It does. I was a little bit surprised by it, but trust me, the end result is absolutely delicious. I am told it's a baked chicken and avocado meatball. Comfort food for winter, but I'm thinking you could use this in such a myriad of ways.
Yes.
Well done on creating something that we have never done in this kitchen before. That's always cool.
Yes, and I think previously I've done avos that are actually grilled, and the other day I did an avo that I actually poured some caramel sauce over it, and it is divine. It's so versatile, and it's so delicious and nutritious.
And it has its own month, which I absolutely love. So there's some beautiful fresh ingredients going to this as well, which is fantastic. And I like the fact that, I mean, you could pop this in like a soup, or you could, I mean, you could literally take it that wintry route, but we're going for something quite summery and fresh, almost a little bit Mexican in its vibe.
Yes, it is a bit Mexican. The avo is basically from Mexico. I think 500 years BC, it was found in Mexico. So it's very, very old, but I'm so grateful it's still with us. Really,
and we get really, really good avos in South Africa. We export a huge amount because our avos are so good, but we have, they've extended the growing season. I got to meet the Avo Growing Association, and they've done so much to ensure that we get the best of our avos here, which is great.
Every month, so it's not like so seasonal. So you get them basically from March to November. So it's amazing.
Love it, and all their varieties. Okay, so what's going on? So you've minced some chicken.
I've got some mince here, so I'll put my egg in, your normal mixture that you do with any fricadella. Some onion, some minced onion, some breadcrumbs to keep it together a bit, or to juice a bit up. Always a bit of garlic, beautiful garlic, and some dried herbs. But you can put in fresh herbs, any herbs that you like. And what I like here, it's all the courgettes that's going in.
Ooh,
so you're getting that extra veggies in, and it bulks it up as well. And then we're going to put the avo in. The most important thing, we're going to slice this avo and put it inside here and mash it up. And the reason why we're putting an avo in here is definitely for flavor, but the chicken hasn't got a lot of fat. So the avo adds healthy fat.
I was going to say, because it is high in fat, but all the best kind of fats.
Yes.
Really, really good for you.
Yes, so you just mash your avo up, and then I'm just going to mix this all together with my hands. I'm going to get stuck in here with my hands.
Do it and shape those fricadelles. When you talk about the incredible history of this amazing fruit, get this, okay, so that's archaeologists in Peru, they, in Central America, they first discovered this incredible fruit in Incan mummies, or it's called the fruit of the gods, because it was reserved for, literally for royalty, or for those that held very high stature within in the church. But it was discovered with Incan mummies dating back to 750 BC. That is incredible, and there is evidence, in fact, that avocados were cultivated in Mexico, as you said, as early as 500 BC, which makes it the domestication of the avocado about as old as the wheel. That's incredible. Avocados were once a luxury food reserved, as I said, for the tables of royalty. But I think for me, as a dad, which makes us modern-day royalty, I'd love this in my Father's Day recipe.
I'm just so happy that it's not reserved for royalty anymore, that we can eat it, the plebs, we can eat it. So I'm just going to heat this up. I'm going to throw the tortilla on here. Just heat it up. You put that in the oven for about 30 minutes to bake.
Okay.
You don't fry it, so it's also very healthy. So we're just going to fry this up, burn this up, and then we're going to fill it, while that's going, we're going to fill it with some fresh coriander, some lime, some salsa. I think this is fine for the show. Look at that.
There we go.
I'm going to add that there.
How would you recommend doing that if you don't have a gas hob?
You can put it in the oven.
Okay.
You can put it in the oven or in a normal pan. And just heat it up over there. Of die braai. Just gooi it over the braai. You know, we love a braai. So we're just going to add our beautiful frikadelle there. Some freshly cut coleslaw. It's for the beautiful crunch.
Oh, and you want a bit of texture with something like this.
Yes, and then we're going to add some salsa, tomato salsa for a bit of acidity. Some chili flakes for heat. Picante peppers. I love this. This is one of my favorite additions. And some coriander.
This has got a very Mexican flavor profile, actually. This is lovely.
Coriander. And then always a bit of
Got to have some lime.
Squeeze of lime. And it's just that final touch. There we go. I'm done, Graham. Look at this. How quick was that?
It was quick.
Beautiful, healthy dish. Look at that.
Amazing. How else would you use these chicken frikadelles, do you think?
Yes, I can put them in a pita. You can put them over pap even. You can use your pap. It is absolutely divine.
Oh, it's beautiful. I'm going to send you 2 places to get more inspiration. If you want this recipe, of course, you can go to expressoshow.com. We've got all of the recipes that we would create on the show, so you can go and find out exactly what's gone into this beautiful recipe. But I would suggest you also go to avocados.co.za to get more avocado inspiration, probably some awesome facts about the incredible history, but also maybe some great recipe inspiration. Find out more about the versatility, as you've proven, of this incredible fruit of the gods, as we call it. Absolutely beautiful. And your frikadelles are amazing.
Thank
well
you.
done. And of course, we are so lucky to have ample avocados in season just about all the time here in South Africa. So make sure that you enjoy it and give one to your dad this Father's Day.
Yes.
Add an AVO, nurtured in South Africa.